The following is a presentation of Baldwin Sports Live, your home for live coverage of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Baldwin Sports Live is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Learn more at haydenoutdoors.com. Also brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, Kelly Neufeld, Baldwin State Bank, Codiano State Farm Insurance, Heartland Plumbing, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, Trindle Lumber Company, Oral Surgery Kansas, Hers Incorporated, Rice Precision Manufacturing, The Bullpen, Baldwin City Recreation Commission, New Frontier Tax and Business Services, the Lumberyard Arts Center, Jobats, Baldwin City Community Newspaper, and by the Baldwin City Chamber of Commerce. This is Baldwin Sports Live.
Good afternoon from Baldwin as we get set for some soccer action today here on Baldwin Sports Live. Glad you're with us as we get started here on the Baldwin State Bank pregame show. Personal service from people who care. That's what you get at your hometown community bank, the Baldwin State Bank. Whether it's personal finances, business money management, loans and credit, or savings for retirement, go see Baldwin State Bank. For over 120 years, they've helped serve our community. Enjoy a better banking experience with your friends and neighbors at the Baldwin State Bank. Just getting started here. Spring Hill is in town today. It's Spring Hill and Baldwin coming up in a big soccer match. The Bulldogs look to extend their current win streak. 7 in a row they have won, and that all started with the last game we had, a big 3-2 win over Basler Linwood, and they just have continued to win and win in dominant fashion. 43-3, they have outscored their opponents during their current 7-game winning streak. A little bit shorthanded today in this one. We'll talk more about it, but you'll have a test for sure against the Spring Hill Broncos, who are only 5-6 when you look at the overall record this year, but they play a pretty tough schedule, and this will certainly be a tough, nice measuring stick for Baldwin in their current win streak as they can keep it going here at home against Spring Hill. We'll take a look at the schedules, what's happened so far throughout this year, and get you all set for this one. Push the start time pushed back a little bit, as you can tell now, as we're just now getting started here at about 4:30 with the opening kick. No JV game today, so they went ahead and pushed the start time of this varsity match back by about 30 minutes. But we're going to get it going here on a nice afternoon in Baldwin City. It's Baldwin and Spring Hill coming up here on Baldwin Sports Live. It's the Baldwin State Bank pregame show.
When choosing a bank, wouldn't you prefer doing business with a local institution with years of commitment to our community? That's Baldwin State Bank. For more than 100 years, we've been providing products and services specifically tailored to our friends in Baldwin City. Whether it's a free checking account, savings for retirement, or your next loan, we'll be here. Because our roots are here. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has proudly been serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 29 states and over $1.3 billion in annual sales. Chad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin City, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Chad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back here to the Baldwin State Bank pregame show as we get you set for Baldwin and Spring Hill. Soccer action coming up here from Baldwin on a nice afternoon. Let's take a look at the season so far. The Baldwin Bulldogs, you see their record there, 8-2. They have won 7 in a row after a 1-2 start with a couple of tough games against Olathe North and Bishop Miege, but then they got things rolling with a 3-2 win here at home over Basler Linwood, and then it has just been dominant since. 4-0 over Ottawa, 10-0 over Bonner Springs, 7-0 shutout of Bishop Seabury, 3-1, the only goal they've given up since that Basler Linwood game back on March 30th, in a win over Lewisburg, and then another couple of shutouts, 7-0 and 9-0 over Heritage Christian and Chanute. So they are rolling right now, 8-2 overall, and here are the Spring Hill Broncos. You see, it's been a little bit back and forth, wins and losses. The 2 games you see at the bottom, Ottawa and Blue Valley, those are not yet populated on the Acacia website with the results, but they split those. A win against Ottawa in dominant fashion, 10-1, and they're coming off of a 2-0 shutout loss to Blue Valley. So Spring Hill now 5-6 overall. And they are coming in, again, as I said, off that loss. They're averaging 3.5 goals per game, giving up 2.5 goals per game. Baldwin, meanwhile, averaging just under 5 goals per game, thanks to this current blitz they've been putting on their opponents and allowing just under 1.5 goals per game, as they have shut out now 5 of their last 6 opponents and have surrendered just 1 goal during their last 6 games. And overall, during their 7-game winning streak, 43-3. The Bulldogs have outscored their opponents. So should be a good one here today on a great day for soccer. It's Baldwin and Spring Hill. Coming up, you're watching the Baldwin State Bank pregame show on Baldwin Sports Live.
State Farm Insurance Agent Cody Anno is ready to be there for you every step of the way. From starting policies out to the day disaster strikes, Cody and his team are ready to help. Cody strives to be different, doing things the other people don't and other agencies won't, helping more people in more ways. That's Cody Anno State Farm. Call 785-594-0270 or stop by at 208 Baker Street for a cup of coffee and a free quote for your auto, home, or life insurance with Cody Anno, your local State Farm insurance agent in Baldwin City.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family. Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back here to Baldwin. About 65 degrees on this afternoon. Cloudy skies. When that cloud covers up the sun, it gets a little bit on the cooler side with the wind blowing about 8 miles per hour or so, kind of gusts every once in a while. But when that sun peeks out, it feels really nice out here in Baldwin today. So looking forward to a great afternoon, evening of soccer. It's Spring Hill and Baldwin coming up here on Baldwin Sports Live as we get a chance here to take a look now at our starting lineups for this matchup. Starting lineups are brought to you by the Lumberyard Arts Center. As you take a look at there, at the lineups. Again, the lineups brought to you by the Lumberyard Arts Center. Don't miss out on the great events they've got coming up, including more live music, Lumberyard Live on High coming back, arts and crafts, unique experiences, all of that and more happening. Check it out at lumberyardartscenter.org. And don't miss out. Follow all of their social media channels so you never miss out on all the great upcoming events and ongoing opportunities at the Lumberyard Arts Center. A couple of names missing in that Baldwin lineup that you're accustomed to seeing. Alyssa Reichard, the normal starting goalkeeper for the Bulldogs, unavailable today. Emmy Callahan gets the start in goal, and their leading goal scorer this year, Perla Bakeberg, unavailable as well for the Bulldogs. Marley McCune will step in her spot in the starting lineup for Baldwin. So there's your starters, again brought to you by the Lumberyard Arts Center. When we come back, it's the opening kick of this matchup between Baldwin and Spring Hill. You've been watching the Baldwin State Bank pregame show on Baldwin Sports Live, presented by Hayden Outdoors.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you protect what matters most in your life. From insurance plans customized to fit everything you need covered, to comprehensive financial planning to help you achieve your goals both present and future. Kelly works uniquely with you face-to-face to gain confidence in your financial well-being. Call 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it. With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846. Serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being part of the community we serve. Our roots run deep in Baldwin City, and our commitment runs deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home, or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we're here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for more than 100 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has proudly been serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 29 states and over $1.3 billion in annual sales. Chad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin City, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Chad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
National anthem concludes here in Baldwin, and it is Baldwin and Spring Hill coming up here on Baldwin Sports Live. It is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Shad and Penny Sheldon, natives of Goodland, Kansas, now your Baldwin City area brokers. Over the past 10 years, experts in selling rural homes, farms, ranches, and recreational real estate. Give them a shout at 785-821-2666 or learn more online at haydenoutdoors.com. Proud presenting sponsor of the Bulldogs here on Baldwin Sports Live. All right, let's take a look now at our opening kick sponsor, and that, of course, is your friends down at BCRC at Baldwin City Recreation Commission. They present today's opening kickoff. And don't miss out on the inaugural Thunder on the Bricks car show coming up Saturday, May 6th in downtown Baldwin. Live music, food trucks, refreshments, and an impressive lineup of cars, new and old, even some bicycle in the show. You can enter your kid's bicycle into the bicycle category. Should be lots of fun. Should be lots of entertainment going on. If you want to register your vehicle for the show, it's just $25. If you just want to come out and enjoy the day, that's free. So come on down. Thunder on the Bricks coming up on May 6th. Learn more at baldwinrec.org. Spring Hill in their white jerseys today, the home purple jerseys for the Baldwin Bulldogs. Spring Hill will kick it off to get this one started today. 2 40-minute halves on tap for this contest. And it will be Spring Hill that will get things started for us as the officials make sure everybody is ready to rock and roll here today. And off we go. Spring Hill in the white, Baldwin in the purple, underway here in this soccer game towards the end of the season here. Just a couple of games left. I guess there's 5 games left in the case of Baldwin and 4 left for Spring Hill following this one. So that will be kind of winding down towards the end of this season as both teams trying to gain some momentum towards the postseason. For Baldwin, they've won 7 in a row coming into play today. Spring Hill, they have yet to put together more than a 2-game winning streak this year, coming off of a 2-0 shutout loss. Hear a bit of that wind today blowing right into our face. Shouldn't be too much of a factor, I don't think. It sounds a little breezier in the mics than it does, or than it really is, I think, but a little bit of a crosswind coming right at us. New goalkeeper today, Alyssa Riker, the normal goalkeeper of the Bulldogs, not available today in this game, so see if that has an impact in the game. Certainly that has an impact, but if Baldwin can limit the scoring opportunities for Spring Hill, it would certainly help protect the young Emmy Callahan back in goal today. A couple of early chances in the attacking third here for Spring Hill. They haven't had a shot on goal yet, though, that has come from those potential opportunities. This will be a Baldwin throw in. Baldwin also without their top goal scorer in this game today. She is unavailable, Perla Bakeberg, so a little bit undermanned in this one, but the Bulldogs will look to keep the momentum rolling as they have been red hot lately with wins in their last 7 straight matches. This will be a Spring Hill throw in now. Smith gets that one up to Afanja. And out of bounds, it'll be a throw in for Baldwin. See if the Bulldogs can get their first real opportunity here. Another Bulldog throw in. Opening minutes of this game, just 3 minutes in here to the opening half. Chance to run for Spring Hill. And a shot is in for Peyton Vogelbacher. The senior had a chance on a breakaway there with one defender chasing, but a pretty good opportunity, and Vogelbacher capitalizes 3 minutes into this contest with the first goal of the day for Spring Hill. A 1-0 lead for the Broncos. Centered into the middle. Another chance for Spring Hill. Infante trying to create, and it will end up in a corner kick for Spring Hill. So Infante will take the corner here for the Broncos, who lead already 1-0. A goal 3 minutes into this game from Peyton Vogelbacher. Corner sent into the edge of the box. Sizing up a shot attempt there, and it's sailed high over the net. Looked like that was Sprague, maybe. Can't quite see the number. Coming up a little bit hobbled after that kick attempt as well. Actually, looks like maybe that was number 2, Veronica Ferris. Graham trying to clear and does. Ediger chasing it down, and it deflects out of bounds off of Spring Hill. Throw in for Baldwin. Flory trying to get the ball back in quickly. Throwing it up for McCune. Another throw in for Baldwin. Smith to Blanchett. Trying to get Afanja on a run, and it's sent out for another Baldwin throw in. Smith centered it back, but it's intercepted. A goal kick coming up here for Spring Hill. Avery Young, the goalkeeper for the Broncos. She'll take the goal kick herself here as we are a little more than 7 minutes into the opening half, and an early 1-0 lead for Spring Hill on a Peyton Vogelbacher goal. Only shot on goal so far for either team, and it found the back of the net. Making a run up the sideline. Centered back into the middle for Williams. Baldwin able to knock it free. Taken back by Spring Hill Zappo. Centered in. Williams trying to lay it off, gets it back. Baldwin eventually clears it away. Now it's a race to that ball. Afanja chasing down Buckholtz, who will just clear it out of bounds. Force Baldwin to throw it in. Substitution for Baldwin. Brianna Mitchell checks into the game. And out comes Marley McCune in the Bulldog lineup. Williams to throw it in for Spring Hill. Now she'll defer and let Oppo throw in. Vogelbacher, the goal scorer, has it taken. Now Smith leading it up the field for Baldwin. Skips past the Spring Hill defender, and it's going to be a throw in for the Broncos. Afunja giving chase, but it makes its way back to Young, the goalkeeper for Spring Hill. Spring Hill unable to control, kicked out of bounds by Flory. Throw in for Spring Hill. Taken away by Prather. One back by Spring Hill. Williams over to Ferris. Redirected into the center. McBride will send it out on the side. Well, maybe not quite yet, and never did actually get all the way out. Stayed in play. And now Baldwin coming back the other way. Lofted into the box. Knocked down and saved by Callahan. Afunja plays that outside to Ediger. She is tripped up, and a foul on Spring Hill, so a free kick coming up for the Bulldogs. 12 minutes into this first half, a 1-0 Spring Hill lead on a Peyton Vogelbacher goal that came 3 minutes into the game. Bailey Smith will take the free kick here for Baldwin. Ball leaks out. Goal kick, Spring Hill. Bailey got a lot on that one, but kind of sailed, had the wind pushing it from behind as well. Plays it onto the far side for Ferris. Looking to cross for Vogelbacher. Outside to Mitchell. Afunja trying to win the race. Cleared out by Oppo. Check that, it was Bergman who clears it. Throw in for Baldwin. And they end up losing it right back out to Spring Hill. Bailey Smith gets it back for Baldwin. High ball into the box. Callahan on a bobble, but collects it. Afonja comes out to Mitchell. And a sideline throw in for Baldwin. 24:50 left in this first half. Peyton Vogelbacher, the game's lone goal so far for Spring Hill. That came early, 3 minutes in. Free kick, Baldwin. Smith this time will be kicking into the wind. Her free kick with the wind at her back sailed over everybody's head. This time trying to loft it up into that wind, let it hang up there for an opportunity, but cleared by Spring Hill. Baldwin trying to play that ball back. Unable to handle it was Graham. And Ferris now on the run for Spring Hill. Can't get it through. The Baldwin defense trying to cross. Prather deflecting it down. Blanchett challenged and won by Russo. Vogelbacher couldn't keep it on the foot. Infante out to Ferris. Looking for an angle. And ends up losing that one off the end line. Goal kick for Baldwin. Another Baldwin change as Ireland Kennedy comes on for the first time. Kennedy replacing Ediger. Skips past the Spring Hill defender Buckholz, but Young cleans it up behind her. Deflected out by Blanchett. Williams trying to get to Vogelbacher. Knocked away by Prather. Mitchell loses it. Now Vogelbacher again for Spring Hill. Tries to shoot from outside the box and misses wide left. Nearing the midway point of this first half, 1-0 Spring Hill on a Peyton Vogelbacher goal, 3 minutes into the contest. Spring Hill will now make a couple of changes. Maya Lozano and McKenna Estes come into the game for Spring Hill. Baldwin Sports Live, presented by Hayden Outdoors, also brought to you in part by Rice Precision Manufacturing. If you're looking for a great job with a growing family-owned company here in Baldwin City, then check out Rice Precision Manufacturing. Actively looking to fill positions for skilled CNC machinists and CNC operators. Excellent pay, competitive benefit packages, climate-controlled work environment, and a friendly support staff dedicated to the betterment of their employees. Learn more at jobs, or learn more by emailing jobs at riceprecision.com. Early 1-0 lead for Spring Hill this afternoon. 3 minutes in, Peyton Vogelbacher put the Broncos on top 1-0. Baldwin has yet to have a shot on goal. They've had a couple of runs down into this offensive third as they have another opportunity here, but that back line of defense for Spring Hill has continued to slam the door shut anytime Baldwin tries to make a run at it. Once again there, as that opportunity was quickly negated by Buchholz. Marley McCune, along with Addie Ediger, re-enter for Baldwin. Subbing back in, Afanja and Mitchell will come out of the Bulldog lineup. Smith plays it back to Prather, and a good shot there by Prather, saved by Young. So a good opportunity there. First shot on goal for the Bulldogs. Pretty good look, a deep look, but remains 1-0 Spring Hill. Ediger trying to get that ball out to Blanchett. McKenna still giving chase. Now Infante brings it up for Estes. Being challenged by Flory. McCune able to get that ball off of Lozano. Throw in Baldwin. Ferris surveying things for Spring Hill, challenged by Graham. Ball loose right at the top of the box, and now back comes Baldwin pushing. McCune cannot handle the pass up from Drummond. Gracie Oppo checks back in for Spring Hill. Not quite able to keep that one in was Estes, so Baldwin throw in. The Bulldogs trailing 1-0, 17 minutes to go first half. Now Smith trying to get a through ball. Now it will get a chance to get the right foot on that one. Scooped up by Young. Smith trying to find Blanchett on a run up the far side. Baldwin throw in. Nafunja and Mitchell subbing back in for Baldwin. Subbing off is Maris Flory and Ireland Kennedy. Funja wide with that shot. Bulldog Soccer brought to you in part by The Bullpen, your locally owned sports bar in downtown Baldwin City. Open 11 a.m. through 2 a.m. Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. They're serving a great menu of food down at the bullpen now. And the all-beef hot dogs and brats. You can get them with chili and cheese, individual pizzas, burgers, nachos, and more. It's basically all your ballpark favorites. You can get them at the bullpen and enjoy a game, including Bulldog Sports down there on Baldwin Sports Live at the bullpen downtown Baldwin City. 1-0 lead for Spring Hill. An early goal 3 minutes into the game from Peyton Vogelbacher. It's the only one of 2 shots on goal so far for Spring Hill. Baldwin has 1 shot on goal, so it's been relatively quiet in that aspect. Both teams doing a good job of the back line of taking away those shot opportunities. Both teams have had a couple of chances at some runs, but nothing's been able to come from it. Prather unable to clear it completely. Loose in the middle. Bailey Smith now with it for Baldwin. Smith looking at her teammates up there, trying to find an angle to get that pass set up. And instead we'll take the shot with the left foot. It's going to result in a Spring Hill throw-in. Deflected out will lead to a corner kick now. Second corner of the day for Spring Hill. Ferris trying to weave through traffic, lost it. Baldwin goal kick with just under 12 minutes left to play in this first half. Another Baldwin substitution. Back on comes Maris Flory. Claire Johnson will come in for the first time. Infante trying to set up Vogelbacher. It comes loose. Vogelbacher had no choice but to try and use the head that time as it was bouncing into the box. Callahan able to secure it for Baldwin. Take away a half chance there from Spring Hill, but back come the Broncos. Estes could not handle it. Baldwin throw in. Vogelbacher trying to get it on her foot to give herself a chance at a shot. Now we'll look to center it. Estes not able to sink up her kick at it. They'll still possess it though, Spring Hill. Estes deflected by Drummond. Played back to Ferris, and she is fouled, so a free kick here for Spring Hill in a dangerous spot. Off the crossbar. Vogelbacher just missed putting that one in for her second goal, and Baldwin able to survive that chance for the moment. Now Spring Hill has it back. Centered. Estes trying to stall it, could not. Baldwin on the counter now. Ball deflects free. McCune trying to run it down. Spring Hill able to clear it out of the dangerous spot there. And now they possess in the offensive half. Played up to Vogelbacher. Ferris in the center. Wanted to go back to Vogelbacher. It just went right behind her though. Scooped up by Callahan. Smith wanted to play it out to McCune. It's lost out of bounds. Ferris outside for Oppo. Center of the box, McBride clears. Running it out is Prather. Seven minutes left to play in the first half. Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming up. A 1-0 game. The goal came very early, 3 minutes into this one. Peyton Vogelbacher scored for Spring Hill. This is Vogelbacher again trying to collect that ball. Doesn't happen, and now Bailey Smith coming back the other way for Baldwin. They've had a couple of these runs, but have yet to get a real good chance at it. Smith plays that one too far out in front. Ferris takes the shot but sends it wide. Elsie Sprague back in for Spring Hill. Baldwin brings Gentry Graham and Ireland Kennedy back in. 5.5 minutes to go in this first half. Spring Hill leading 1-0. Infante. Laid it off to Sprague, tried to get it back, and now on the top of the box, Williams can't get that one through the traffic. Ferris scores for Spring Hill. From well outside the box that time, Veronica Ferris makes it 2-0 Spring Hill with 4:50 left to play in the first half. Baldwin had only surrendered 1 goal, period, in the last 6 games. 5 shutout victories, a 3-1 victory over Lewisburg as well. The only goal they had surrendered over the last 6 games. They are without their starting goalkeeper in this game. But 2 first half goals allowed. And now plenty of work to do, and not only, as I mentioned, are they without their starting goalkeeper, also unavailable today is their leading goal scorer on the year. So now in a 2-goal deficit. A tough spot for Baldwin, trying to extend a 7-game winning streak. It started back on March 30th. Taken away by Ferris. Vogelbacher with it now for Spring Hill. Taken back by Baldwin. Brianna Mitchell has it with just under 4 to go in the half. Baldwin now down 2-0. Comes out of the foot of Smith. Bailey Smith with the shot. Scooped up, saved by Young. Two and a half minutes left to go in the half. 2-0 Spring Hill lead on the road. Trying to snap a 7-game winning streak for Baldwin. Peyton Vogelbacher and Veronica Ferris, the 2 goal scorers for the Broncos. Infante out to Estes. Back to Infante. Outside to Ferris. Ferris gets it back from Williams. Vogelbacher's header is wide left. Goal kick Baldwin with 1:45 left in the half. Blanchett and Prather check back in for Baldwin. Time ticking down here in this first half. Just over a minute to go until the half. Final 30 seconds of the half. Baldwin does not want to concede another goal here in this final 30 seconds on the counterattack coming up from Spring Hill. Ferris sends it in low, comes free, still loose, and cleared out of there by Baldwin. 10 seconds left, one final push here for Spring Hill maybe. Smith trying to just get that ball out of there wisely, and that is going to do it for our first half. So it is a 2-0 lead for Spring Hill after one half here in Baldwin. Broncos on top. The Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show is coming up next.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you protect what matters most in your life. From insurance plans customized to fit everything you need covered to comprehensive financial planning to help you achieve your goals both present and future. Kelly works uniquely with you face-to-face to gain confidence in your financial well-being. Call 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back here to Baldwin City out at the high school soccer field as it is halftime of our game between Spring Hill and Baldwin City, and it is a 2-0 lead for Spring Hill as the Broncos were able to strike early and late in that first half, and a 2-0 lead here as we welcome to the Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show brought to you by Kelly Neufeld and Farm Bureau in Baldwin City, there to help you protect what matters most. It's Kelly and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Call 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting. See how Kelly and his team can help you achieve your financial goals, both present and future. Halfway done in this one, and a lot of work to be done for Baldwin as they trail 2-0 here at the half. An early goal for Spring Hill scored by Peyton Vogelbacher. She scored just 3 minutes into this game, and then it was the late goal with just under 5 minutes left in the first half by Veronica Ferris. So they kind of bookended that first half with goals, and it is a 2-0 lead for Spring Hill here at the break. We'll take a look at some of the other numbers for you when we come back here on the Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. 2-0 Spring Hill on top of Baldwin at the half.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has proudly been serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 29 states and over $1.3 billion in annual sales. Chad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin City, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Chad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
When choosing a bank, wouldn't you prefer doing business with a local institution with years of commitment to our community? That's Baldwin State Bank. For more than 100 years, we've been providing products and services specifically tailored to our friends in Baldwin City. Whether it's a free checking account, savings for retirement, or your next loan, we'll be here. Because our roots are here. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Let's check the numbers in the first half, brought to you by New Frontier Tax and Business Services at 608 High Street in Baldwin City. They'll help you confidently tackle tax season. Even if it's a highly specific situation, they'll make sense of it all for you. Meet your critical business needs, all with a minimal investment. Learn more at newfrontiertbs.com or call 785-594-1204 to learn more. Well, first half was relatively even in terms of opportunity. Spring Hill, 4 shots on goal. Baldwin, 3 shots on goal. The Bulldogs had some opportunities. Their opportunities maybe weren't quite as high opportunity as Spring Hill, but they did have those chances. The difference, Spring Hill just capitalizing on their chances as 2 of their 4 shots on goal went into the goal. Peyton Vogelbacher, 3 minutes in. Veronica Ferris at the 4:50 mark of the first half with the 2 goals for Spring Hill. So the Broncos capitalizing on 2 of those 4 shots on goal to take a 2-0 lead. The Broncos also a 2-0 edge in corner kick opportunities so far. Neither of the corner kick opportunities came to amount to anything for Spring Hill. But the Broncos on top of this one, 2-0 at the break, as they will head into the second half in a commanding spot with that 2-0 lead, and the Bulldogs down their top goal scorer in this one. So work to be done for the Bulldogs. We'll see if they can come back and pick up their 8th consecutive victory, or whether they'll have to try and start a new win streak Thursday when they go to Hayton. But right now they are down 2. Baldwin is 2-0, our score here at the half. You've been watching the Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show, brought to you by your local Farm Bureau agent, Kelly Neufeld. Give him a call at 785-594-1055. Kelly and his team are proud supporters of the Baldwin Bulldogs, and they love to support you in your financial future as well. It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. Second half coming up next here on Baldwin Sports Live.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you protect what matters most in your life. From insurance plans customized to fit everything you need covered, to comprehensive financial planning to help you achieve your goals both present and future. Kelly works uniquely with you face-to-face to gain confidence in your financial well-being. Call 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it. With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846. Serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
We are getting set to head off to the second half of this game today between Spring Hill and Baldwin. It is a 2-0 Spring Hill lead as we get set for the second half. Let's take a look at our final upcoming broadcast of this spring season. It's coming up on Tuesday, May 9th, and we'll have baseball for you as Baldwin hosts Bonner Springs. Single game on the varsity side there around 6:30 first pitch, Bonner Springs at Baldwin. So that is our final upcoming spring broadcast for you here on Baldwin Sports Live, presented by Hayden Outdoors. Also, Bulldog Athletics brought to you in part by the Baldwin City Community Newspaper, your local weekly newspaper with all the latest news, opinion, sports, community events, feature stories, and more. Subscribe for just $5 per month. You can stop by downtown at the Nook, 703 8th Street, to subscribe to your local weekly paper for just $5 per month. And you can always check out our upcoming broadcast schedule there in the sports section of the Baldwin City Community News. So there you go, May 9th. Baseball here on Baldwin Sports Live to wrap up the broadcast season here in the 2022-2023 school year. All right, we've got one half of soccer to go as Spring Hill leads Baldwin 2-0. Bulldogs will get us started here in this second half. Down a pair of goals. Funja kicks it off, and here we go into the half number 2. Bulldogs had 3 opportunities on goal in that first half, but nothing coming of those. 4 shots on goal for Spring Hill, resulting in 2 goals. One by Peyton Vogelbacher early in the half, the second by Veronica Ferris late in that first half. Bergman, quick touch out to Ferris, who has one of those 2 first half goals. Smith wins it back for Baldwin. Russo playing it back for Bergman. Played wide for Ferris. Good ball handling there by Ferris. Gave herself some space, centers it, and Vogelbacher, make that Estes rather, looked like she was going to have a great opportunity and just missed on that kick. So Baldwin catches a break there. That was primed to be a golden opportunity for Spring Hill. Chance not over yet. Buckles outside and around to Ferris. Lofted into the box. Infante trying to play it outside. Now Smith clears for Baldwin. That's a Baldwin throw in. Another Bulldog throw in here. And a third. Smith gets knocked down, and they're going to whistle that one. So a free kick from the far side here for Baldwin. Perhaps a chance here for the Bulldogs to capitalize. They'll have the wind at the back of Smith as she'll try to put something into the box for a chance here for the Bulldogs. Ball never curled in, so it will be a goal kick for Spring Hill. Broncos on top 2-0 here as we are just underway in the second half. 3 minutes into this second half. Broncos scored 3 minutes into the opening half of this game, and then again late with just under 5 minutes left in the first half to take a 2-0 lead. Funja plays it out to McCune. And it will be a goal kick for Spring Hill. Bailey Smith challenging the Spring Hill player for that ball, trying to get it off the field there for Ediger. And instead of run back the other way, Vogelbacher has an angle. Vogelbacher able to finish. Second goal of the day for Peyton Vogelbacher, who opened the game scoring back in the first. And just about 5 minutes into this second half, Vogelbacher's second goal makes it 3-0 Spring Hill. Bulldog Soccer is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate here on Baldwin Sports Live, the brand that sells the land. Shad and Penny Sheldon are your local Baldwin City brokers for the past 10 years, natives of Goodland, Kansas. They're the experts you need to know if you're looking to buy or sell a farm, ranch, recreational property, or rural home. They manage their own farm and hunting lodge and want to use their expertise in the field to help you find that dream property you've been looking for. Call them today at 785-821-2666. Or go online to HaydenOutdoors.com to learn more. And that's Chad and Penny Sheldon, your local Baldwin City brokers. 3-0 lead now for Spring Hill. Center to Williams. And Baldwin trying to clear it away. Ediger. Now it's Ferris who controls it for Spring Hill. Centers it into Infante. Left foot shot misses wide. Goal kick Baldwin. Bulldogs down 3-0. Brianna Mitchell comes running on now for Baldwin. Mitchell to replace McCune. Vogelbacher out to Ferris. Ferris back into the center. Bounced off of the leg of Vogelbacher. Had she been able to control that, she would have been looking at a great chance for that hat trick, but instead it's Baldwin trying to come back with a counter. It's Blanchett, and she lost the handle. Infante being challenged by Mitchell. Plays it back out wide. Sprague. Good pass inside. Williams touches to Vogelbacher. Trying to spin around, get a chance to get a foot on that for a shot. Now plays it back to Ferris. Comes awkwardly off her leg. And an attempt, a half-hearted attempt there by Infante. Baldwin dodges one as Spring Hill was in position. They just never could get solid contact on any of those attempts. Ferris once again attacking for Spring Hill. Callahan comes out and collects it. Minutes into the second half. Spring Hill has added a goal to their 2-0 lead at the half, now up 3-0. Peyton Vogelbacher with her second goal of the game. Scored early in the first half and scored again early here in the second half. Blanchett can't sneak it past the Spring Hill defender. Russo throwing in for Spring Hill, and actually they're going to say it's Baldwin ball. Hard challenge on Ediger, and now back comes Spring Hill. Vogelbacher trying to make the run. McBride able to deflect it out, and it will end up, oh, they're going to say a goal kick. Looked like that ball deflected off of McBride, but the line judge says it is a Baldwin goal kick. A little bit of a surprise to Vogelbacher as well. Skips through the box. Gets outside now. Smith. Gonna clear it away for Baldwin. Afunja. Good job there. Afunja working it past the defender up to Mitchell. Comes off of the foot of Mitchell. Now loose. And unable to chase that one down was Ediger, but it's still a Baldwin throw-in just to take a little more time instead of being able to save that one and not allow Spring Hill to adjust back. Afunja can't quite win that one back. Call for the push. Hediger tripped up. It will be a Baldwin throw-in, I believe. I don't think they called a foul. They may have. Actually, it looks like they did call a foul there, so it's a free kick for Smith and Baldwin. Good ball by Smith. Blanchett heads it forward and just not quite enough space there for Rafunja. Young wins the race to it. Mitchell challenging. And now Mitchell trips up the Spring Hill player. I think it's, no, it's not Russo, it's Oppo over there. Then play it back to Young. Quickly fires it back out. 25 minutes left to play in this second half. Baldwin making a couple of substitutions. Taylor Mitchell checking in for the first time, and also returning is Ireland Kennedy. Bulldogs Soccer brought to you in part by the Nook. They want to invite you to join them downtown April 28th. Well, just a few days away, the grand opening of the Pretzely truck. They're going to be set up at 703 8th Street there at the Nook, serving up their mouth-watering pretzels. Flavors like cinnamon roll, pizza, s'mores, PB&J. Who knew you could get those kinds of flavors in pretzels? But the Pretzely truck has them, and their grand opening is from 6 to 8 coming up on Friday, April 28th. That's the end of this week at the Nook, downtown 703 8th Street. Check it out. Don't miss out on the opening of the Pretzely truck at the Nook. Afunja trying to get it across. Deflected away. Wanted to get that ball out to Kennedy. Could not get it home, though. Baldwin still pressuring. Russo eventually able to turn and fire it out of there. Baldwin coming right back at him. And Russo out to the side. Lost out of bounds. Baldwin throw in. Out to Ferris. Now Blanchett back the other way for Baldwin to Smith. Right back to Blanchett. Trying to play it up the near sideline, but off the mark for Kennedy. Now Now go all the way through to Callahan. Baldwin with another substitution here. Nora Prather coming back on. Infante. That one sneaks through everybody, and Callahan has it for Baldwin as we are nearing the midway point of this second half. A Peyton Vogelbacher goal early on in this second half, extending what was a 2-0 lead at the half for Spring Hill, now a 3-0 Bronco lead. Broncos trying to get their record back to even 500 at 5-6 currently. Baldwin at 8-2 has won 7 straight, but they are in danger of that win streak ending here this afternoon or this evening in Baldwin. It's going to take a Herculean effort over this final 20 minutes, down 3 goals. Both teams with a change here. Lozano in for Spring Hill and Drummond back on for Baldwin. Mitchell will throw in for Baldwin. 19 minutes to go. Baldwin down 3-0. Smith deflected away. Young scoops it up for Spring Hill. Quickly throwing it back out to Ferris. Vogelbacher trying to make the run. Ferris leads it up to her. Callahan had snuck out, and it leaves it open for Vogelbacher. Didn't have much room there on the angle, but enough. And Peyton Vogelbacher with her 3rd goal of this game. And the senior with a hat trick here in Baldwin today to make it 4-0 in favor of Spring Hill with 18.5 to go. Big day from Peyton Vogelbacher. Scored 3 minutes into the first half, scored 5 minutes into the second half, and here just underneath the halfway point of the second half adds her 3rd. Assisted by Ferris, who has a goal earlier as well. She has the other goal that did not come from Vogelbacher. So those two have been very busy and in the forefront of the offense for Spring Hill today. Ediger. And Smith called for the push. Gets through. Vogelbacher misses. Ferris got a foot on it and a save by Callahan. It will result in a goal kick here for Spring Hill, but a good save there by Emmy Callahan with some traffic in front of her. Ferris on the redirect had a pretty good chance. 9th shot on goal now for Spring Hill, so they are starting to pick it up. They've had 5 of them now in this second half, including 2 goals. This is their 3rd corner.
Stay with her, Island. Stay with her. Don't let her out. Good.
Blanchett and McCune come back in for Baldwin. 16 minutes to play. And Baldwin trailing 4-0. Infante passes out to Ferris, trying to put it into the box for Vogelbacher, skips through, and a left-footed shot off of the mark by Sprague, who came up a little bit gimpy on that attempt that missed wide left. Sprague will remain in the game, though, it looks like. Russo lays it off to Williams. Nobody home in the center of the pitch, and now back comes Baldwin. Ediger. Prather. Out to Smith. And taken away, but kicked out. Baldwin will have a throw in. Even though 4 goals may be a little much to ask over this final 15 minutes, the Bulldogs are going to hope to at least get the shutout off of that board and find a way to score 1 here in this final 14 minutes. Bouncing free, and Young able to get up there with Mitchell and secure it for Spring Hill. Long kick from the goalkeeper. Vogelbacher trying to win the race up to it. Goes through the hands of Callahan, and behind her to help save it is McCune. Oh, no, check that. Not McCune. That's Drummond. 6, not 9, it looks like. Infante plays it wide to Estes. Touched into the middle for Vogelbacher and cleared out by Drummond. Smith trying to push it up for Ediger. Ball comes free. Smith trying to win it back and does. Baldwin throw in coming up here with 13 minutes to go. Mafanjo coming back on for Baldwin. Baldwin Sports Live brought to you in part by Rice Precision Manufacturing. Family-owned company in Baldwin City. They service many different industries from food processing to heavy and light industrial, oil and gas, and many more. State-of-the-art machine tools in a great work environment that offers excellent pay and competitive benefits packages, it's the perfect place to start your next career. Find out more by emailing jobs@riceprecision.com.
Go help out, McKenna.
Plays it through the defense, kicked out by Bergman. So another throw in for Baldwin. McCune playing it back. Nobody home, though, for Baldwin. Vogelbacher sending it out to Ferris for Spring Hill. Ferris across to Estes. Sizing it up. And it goes wide. Was that touched? I think it was. It was touched by Callahan. So another corner kick coming up for Spring Hill, who will bring Taylor Neek in for the first time. Gracie Oppo returning. It'll be the fourth corner kick of the match for Spring Hill. Ferris will take the corner. Deflected by Prather. Comes out to Afunja. Chance taken away from Baldwin. Smith racing back to win the ball possession back to Baldwin. And a collision. Both players go down. Smith pops right back up for Baldwin. And a little slower to get up is Elsie Sprague. Smith comes off for Baldwin. Claire Johnson. Foul on Spring Hill. Baldwin. Free kick with 9:20 to go in this contest, and a 4-0 Spring Hill lead. Two goals in the first half, 2 goals here in the second half of the Broncos. Three of their 4 scored by senior Peyton Vogelbacher. Another senior, Veronica Ferris, with the other. Offside, I guess maybe a handball, I'm not sure. Ediger trying to win that battle against Buckholz. Now it sneaks free into the box momentarily. And Baldwin is going to get their first corner kick of the day. So McKenna Blanchett will take the Bulldogs' first corner with 7:45 to go. Young knocks it away. Rolls it out to Sprague. Gentry Graham gets it out of danger for the moment. Vogelbacher, does she have a fourth in her? Knocked out by Drummond. Corner kick coming up for the Broncos. This will be their fifth corner of the match. Bailey Smith back in along with Brianna Mitchell for Baldwin. McKenna Estes back on to the field for Spring Hill. 4-0 Broncos leading with 6.5 to go. Ferris to take the corner. Estes got a foot on it, cleared out momentarily. Smith able to clear a little more space up to Afunja. One back by Buckholz. Now Afunja gets it back. Nobody there to make a run for Baldwin. Vogelbacher drops it off for a chance that's saved off the rebound, and it is sent out. So a good save there by Callahan. A near second chance off the deflection for Sprague. But Callahan with the save on the 10th shot on goal from Spring Hill. With 5 minutes left to play, 4-0. Spring Hill Broncos on top. 3 Peyton Vogelbacher goals. 1 from Veronica Ferris. 2 first half, 2 second half goals. Baldwin goal kick coming after that. Blanchett back in for Baldwin along with Ediger. McCune will sit down along with Flory. And another goal for Spring Hill. A nice run made by Russo, I think. Hard to see, I believe that's 6. It is Jessica Russo with that goal, so Spring Hill adds another tally, their 5th goal of the game, 3rd of this second half. And with just 3.5 minutes to go, the Broncos have poured it on to make it 5-0. Baldwin change. Danica Peterson, a freshman, comes in. Mitchell trying to center that. Looking to give Nafunja or perhaps Edgar a chance, but denied by Young. This ball bouncing up there for Vogelbacher, trying to create some space to give herself another chance, and that one is saved by Callahan. Corner kick, Spring Hill with 2:20 to go. And another goal for Spring Hill. That time Elizabeth Williams with the ball just kind of dangerously floating around in the box. Nobody able to get a good handle on it to clear it. And Williams eventually able to square it up and capitalize for the 6th goal of this game for Spring Hill, as they have piled it on in this second half. 4 second-half goals now for the Broncos, and 2 of them within the last 90 seconds. Looks like Baldwin may have gotten off to a head start there on the kickoff, so they'll bring it back into the center with 90 seconds to go. Spring Hill on their way to what will be a 6-6 record, back to even 500. They have yet to win more than 2 games in a row this year. This will be their 3rd win in their last 4. They'll have a chance to add to that with a Bonner Springs matchup coming up on Thursday. And then another game on Friday at Topeka Hayden. For Baldwin, their 7-game winning streak is going to come to an end here this evening. They'll be back at it Thursday against Hayden on the road. And next week, a couple of games. Tuesday at home against Pleasant Ridge, Thursday on the road at Tonganoxie. Then they wrap up the regular season the week after with a Monday game at home against Ottawa. And Friday, May 12th, they finish out the regular season at Mission Valley. Vogelbacher not done as she spins around and drills another one home for Spring Hill. So how about 4 times for Peyton Vogelbacher? And it is a 7-0 lead for Spring Hill with 20 seconds to go. And they have poured in 3 goals in this final 3:20 of the game. Fourth time this year that the Broncos have scored 7 or more goals. Twice they have put up 10 against Ottawa and Tonganoxie. A 7-2 win against Lewisburg and a 7-0 win today. There's the final horn. And this one's over. Spring Hill, a dominant 7-0 victory over the Baldwin Bulldogs. We're back to wrap things up for you right after this on Baldwin Sports Live.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has proudly been serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 29 states and over $1.3 billion in annual sales. Chad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin City, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Chad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
State Farm Insurance Agent Cody Anno is ready to be there for you every step of the way. From starting policies out to the day disaster strikes, Cody and his team are ready to help. Cody strives to be different, doing things the other people don't and other agencies won't, helping more people in more ways. That's Cody Anno State Farm. Call 785-594-0270 or stop by at 208 Baker Street for a cup of coffee and a free quote for your auto, home, or life insurance with Cody Anno, your local State Farm insurance agent in Baldwin City.
Welcome back here to Baldwin. 7-0 is your final today. Spring Hill with 3 goals in the final 3.5 minutes of this game. Took what was a 4-0 game in the closing minutes and turned it into a 7-0 blowout victory as the Broncos now 6-6 with the win. Baldwin ends their 7-game winning streak. They drop to 8-3 with the loss. It's time to name today's Farm Bureau Financial Services Player of the Game, and tough somewhat to find your Player of the Game in a 7-0 loss, no doubt about that. But today's Player of the Game, Bailey Smith, as she was, to me, as active and as productive out there as any of the Bulldogs. So we'll give it to Bailey Smith, who is just 1 assist shy on the year of tying the single-season assist record. Did not get a chance to get that assist today, but with 5 matches to go for the Bulldogs, I feel pretty confident in saying that Bailey Smith, who has 13 assists this year, will end up not only tying but setting that record. Caitlin Countryman, the single-season record holder, with 14 assists. Smith with 13 right now. Didn't get a chance at that one today, but has 5 matches to go this year to try and set that new single-season assist record. So good luck in these final 5 matches and more with the postseason as well beyond that to Bailey. But she's today's Farm Bureau Financial Services Player of the Game. From insurance to investments, wealth management, and financial planning, Farm Bureau is there to help you protect what matters most. Call today to set up a meeting with your local Farm Bureau team at 785-594-1055. It's your future. Let's protect it. Let's check those final numbers for you real quick. Brought to you by New Frontier Tax and Business Services, online at newfrontiertbs.com. 15-3 advantage, shots on goal in this game. It was a 4-3 advantage at halftime for Spring Hill. But the Broncos with 11 shots on goal in the second half. Baldwin did not have one. A 6-1 advantage in corner kicks in that game for Spring Hill, as the Broncos really dominating in the second half to the tune of 5 second-half goals. 4 goals overall in this game for Peyton Vogelbacher. She scored the first, third, fourth, and 7th goal of this game for Spring Hill. Veronica Ferris with a goal, Jessica Russo with a goal, and Elizabeth Williams with a goal as well. 4 different goal scorers and 4 goals from Peyton Vogelbacher. Big game for her in this Spring Hill victory. A clean sheet for Avery Young in goal for the Broncos as she picks up the shutout victory and improves the Broncos to 6-6 this year. Baldwin falling to 8-3. That's going to wrap things up for us here from Baldwin today. Thanks for tuning in and watching some Bulldog soccer presented by Hayden Outdoors here on Baldwin Sports Live. As a final reminder, we have one more spring broadcast coming up. It's on May 9th as the Baldwin baseball team hosts Bonner Springs. 6:30 scheduled first pitch. You can check it out right here on Baldwin Sports Live. I'm Bryce Kessler saying good night from Baldwin. You've been watching Bulldog Soccer presented by Hayden Outdoors on Baldwin Sports Live.
You've been watching Baldwin Sports Live, presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Learn more at haydenoutdoors.com. Baldwin Sports Live also brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, Kelly Neufeld, Baldwin State Bank, Codiano State Farm Insurance, Heartland Plumbing, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, Trindle Lumber Company, Oral Surgery Kansas, Hers Incorporated, Rice Precision Manufacturing, The Bullpen, Baldwin City Recreation Commission, New Frontier Tax and Business Services, the Lumberyard Arts Center, Jobats, Baldwin City Community Newspaper, and by the Baldwin City Chamber of Commerce. This is Baldwin Sports Live.